Hey folks, Darth-Alice here once again, and I just wanted to do a quick little video of this Padawan saber I just finished. I call this one the Krayt Padawan. The reason being is I used a tritium marble in the center of this thing, which, with the effects that I've built into it, actually looks like the heart of a saber or a crystal. Also, what I've done is a saltwater etch across the top of the shrouds, and I did it deep enough where it would create a ghost image with black chrome. You can just see it in there. It's just barely ghosted in. Wrapped all this with leather after I turned the hand grips off. Igniter R2. Actually it's Igniter 2. 18650 3.7 volt lithium ion battery from Solos Hold, 10 amp high discharge. I've got a 28 millimeter bass speaker from Railmaster. Tri-Cree from Justin Mars running a red, green, royal blue. And I made basically a whole custom crystal chamber in here with billet on the top and bottom, aluminum. And then we've got stainless steel rods in here for structural support. Little brass heat dissipation points here. And again, a tritium marble with some accents built in. The switches, these are all little low profile brass hat switches. Safety latching screws, anti-tamper or tamper resistant. So with all that, let's hear this thing fire up. This is kind of cool because you can actually see the crystal fire up. It'll go into a pattern. To me, it kind of looks like a heartbeat operating inside of the saber. Then we fire up the fire. And that's the great thing about Igniter. Very few soundboards, unless you're talking the expensive ones that you can never get your hands on, react this way for sensitivity. Well, let's hear the blaster. Here, let me throw a blade in here. And by the way, I made the blade plug for this thing too. There's my key. And what I did was I had to make a pretty deep blade plug for this thing. Reason being is that once you eliminate the little 12 millimeter switch that goes in here normally, that picks you up almost a full inch of space on the inside of this crystal chamber. Inside of the blade pocket. So I end up with a blade depth of 2.5 inches. Actually, just a little bit over. I got it at 260. So it's just slightly over 2.5 inches deep. So you want to talk about a good rugged little saber. Nothing rattles around in. This is it. These things are tight. I also have to say thanks to Lord Blako, of course, for the fonts and the FX Krayt package I've got on the first font. But also I have to thank Darth Rio for the 3D printed chassis that I've got on the inside of this thing that holds everything together. I also used all military spec wiring, 28, 30, and 32 gauge. And it's all strand wires, so it's flexible. So with that, let me pop a blade in here, folks. Let me turn this off. Fire this up again. Again, this has the Krayt FX pack. Let's do, see, we've got a nice orange mix right now. Let's do a dual phase. If I can get it to do it. There we go. I made this to a hard twist. You can adjust the settings on that. Blasters. Lock up. Back to orange. We got Proquai. This one I mixed a real nice purple with it. Blaster. Lock up. Let's turn it to a lighter shade of purple. And then we just switched over to a royal blue. the color orange. For some reason, the way these Tri-Crees mix orange is awesome. And the cool thing is, when I cycle between fonts, turn it on and off, it goes right back to the heartbeat pattern on the inside of the saber. Each one has a different cadence per font because I set it up for 3 LEDs on the last time I did this package. Well, now it's running 3, but it's just operating the 2 LEDs and giving it that sequence. You can see it slowed down. Of course, my son Ryder, an oldie. Lock up. Yeah, I put a heavy pulse on this one. Blasters. all too easy. I just like this one. It's got a good growl to it. And again, it looks like the beating heart of the inside of the saber. Door cutter. Then lock up. Yeah, I didn't load this card up. I think I've only got 9 fonts on here. And of course, music tracks. I put these same ones on many sabers because it's general Star Wars stuff. Of course, the Force Unleashed one, Star Killer. So there we go, folks. Thank you again for watching. This is Darth-Alice, and may the Force be with you always.